Question 5. Is it easy to stay away from drugs in prison? It's not easy. It is possible, but it's hard. There's more drugs in prison than anywhere on the face of the earth. When you round people up with addiction issues and put them in a place all together, the preoccupation of the day is going to be getting the drugs in and getting high. And that was certainly the case where I was housed in Arizona. 90% of the guys were shooting up heroin and crystal meth. Bear in mind, most arrests in America are for weed. People who smoke weed come in, mostly young people. They're scared of the gang, so they do what the gang says and they start getting high. And they graduate from weed to heroin and crystal meth. Up to 2/3 of the guys I were housed with had hepatitis C, a deadly disease that can slowly kill you by eating your liver up from sharing dirty needles. So if you do go in there, try and be as strong as possible mentally to stay away from the drugs. In my case, the gang, they knew I had a drug case and they were trying to pressure me to get my girlfriend to bring drugs into the jail, and that almost caused a violent situation for me, but the guys who were pressuring me were moved because a race riot broke out and they stopped sweating me after that. The guards bring drugs in, a nurse was arrested bringing drugs in for the Mexican mafia. All staff know the prisoners are high, so they use it as a carrot and a stick. For example, if they don't like a prisoner's acting up or disrespecting a guard will threaten to p-test that prisoner, because then he'll lose his privileges such as his visits and his right to buy items at the inmate store. The minority of prisoners who weren't doing drugs were considered lame. It's suspicious by the gang, and they'll come and sweat you and ask you questions and grill you, and they think you're like some kind of undercover cop in there if you're not taking the drugs. But over time, once you get established, make friends with other people who aren't doing the drugs, because the most violence in prison occurs over drug debts. There were people getting murdered for as little as $50 worth of heroin. And one of the favourite ways to kill you, if you owed money for drugs, because the guards know everybody's shooting up drugs, they give you what's called a hot shot. They just come into your cell, shoot you up with an overdose of heroin, and it looks like you just died shooting that up yourself, so that it's not suspicious and it's not investigated. Not that anyone cares about a dead prisoner anyway. So yeah, it is possible, but it's hard. Try and stay away from the drugs. At the foot of this video, in the comments, please post any more questions you'd like to see turn into videos, and all my social media links are in the information box where it says click here to show me more. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel.